Alright guys, we're going to do Jeopardy now. This is game 4 of my Jeopardy run, in which I have a 3-game winning sum of $53,600. Probably going to be my last game for the evening. So I'm going to try to catch up on my game shows I didn't watch.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Recently discovered presidential ads.
Okay.
All about authors. Debriefing. Completes the Star Trek title. Be fruitful and multiply. And board game history.
Okay, this is a good looking board. Let's do be fruitful and multiply for 200.
Multiply 5 times 5 times 5 to get this.
Yes, 125.
Right you are.
Be fruitful and multiply for 400.
It's 3 times 4 times 5 times 6.
12 times 5 is 60. 60 times 6 is 360.
Yes. Player 1. It's negative 10 times 6 times negative 9. Player 1. Okay,
negative 10 times 6 is negative 60. Times 9 is 5. Negative 9 is 540.
Correct. Player 1. 17 times 2 times 6 equals this. Player 1.
You see, 17 times 2 is 34. Times 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry the 2 is 204, I think.
Correct. You again, player 1. 33 times 33 equals this. Player 1.
I think it's 1,089. It can't be 999.
Right. You again, player 1.
Board game history 200.
Charles Darrow created this game in the Depression while dreaming of fame, fortune, and his summers at the Jersey Shore. Yes, player 1.
It was Monopoly.
Right you are. Player 1. A game imported from India is called both Shoots and Snakes and These. It's player 1.
Where's ladders? Where those ladders?
Player 1. While out of work, Alfred Butts created this word game by mixing anagrams with crossword puzzles. Player 1.
What it is, Scrabble. I think. Yeah, Scrabble.
Right. You get to pick. Hasbro says this game was invented by a wealthy couple while aboard their luxury boat. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Yahtzee?
Yeah, you're right. Please, picking. In the 1950s, Parker Brothers took a French game called Conquest of the World and turned it into this. Okay, player one.
Was Risk.
You got it.
That was easy too.
You get to pick again, player one.
Debriefing for 200.
It's the alliterative salutation that traditionally begins each entry of a girl's daily journal. Let's hear it, player
Was
one.
Dear Diary.
You got it. Player one, to slobber, or to bounce a basketball. It's player one.
What is Dribble?
You again, player one. Humorous poetry with irregular rhythm is known by this canine name. Yes, player one.
What is Dog-eared? First missed here.
Anyone else? Here's the correct response. Doggerel.
Doggerel, okay.
Player one, to a Londoner, it's a trash can. Okay, player one.
Where's a dumpster?
Sorry. Anyone else?
Oh, boy. Guess it's a dustbin. A dustbin.
The correct response is a dustbin. You get to pick an alcoholic may suffer from this, from the Greek for mad thirst.
I'm gonna try this one.
It's player one.
I'm gonna go with was Dipsomania.
All right. Player one, back to you for our
Let's
next
do
selection.
complete the Star Trek title for
Where
John.
no man has done this. It's player one.
Was Gone Before.
Please pick the trouble with these creatures. It's player two.
Tribbles.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories. Player two. Make us up. Muds these. Okay, player three. Yes. Where do we begin, player three? The city on the edge of this. We're talking about forever. Player three, pick again. The Corbomite, this. We're talking about maneuver.
Okay.
Player three, pick again. He said a nation half slave and half free can't exist. I say he's wrong. I'm Stephen Douglas, and I approve this message. Okay, player one.
Was Abraham Lincoln?
That is correct. Where do we begin? So what if he's the first West Point grad president? Some say he drinks. You decide. I'm Horace Greeley, and I approve this message. Here's the correct response. Ulysses S. Grant.
Okay, I knew it. I just didn't buzz in.
We return to... In 1814, this general had a pirate, Jean Lafitte, help him in New Orleans. What's next? I'm John Quincy Adams, and I approve this message. Player one.
Was Andrew Jackson?
Yes. Please pick again. You elect him? I say in 7 months the economy will be in shambles. I'm Al Smith, and I approve this message. Let's hear it, player one.
It was Franklin Roosevelt.
Any other takers? Okay, player two. Right. Player two, where do we start? Alex Hamilton wants him to be president. Them's fighting words. I'm Aaron Burr, and I approve this message. The correct response is Thomas Jefferson.
Okay, one category left.
Player two, back to you for our next selection. In the early 1920s, she scandalized Atlanta society by doing a provocative dance at a debutante ball. Okay, player two. Sorry, that's incorrect. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player one.
Who is Margaret Mitchell?
Player one, make a selection, please.
Thousand.
His father disapproved of his poetry writing, so Chile's Naftali Ricardo Reyes Basualto adopted this pen name. We're talking about Pablo Neruda. Player one. Answer.
I don't know a lot about this
You are
subject.
in the lead right now. So what's your
$100.
And the Daily Double clue. This novelist who wrote about gorillas in Congo passed away in 2008.
Who is Tom Clancy?
You are still in first place, though. Here's what we wanted. Michael Crichton. We return to you, player one.
600.
He wrote his last short story, The Betrothed, shortly before his play, The Cherry Orchard. The correct response is Anton Chekhov. And we'll wrap up the board with this clue. Mark Twain said, I came in with this in 1835. It is coming again next year, 1910, and I expect to go out with it. He did. Let's hear it, player one.
What is Haley's Comic?
Good.
So $6,900 for me?
Double Jeopardy round will begin right after this. Categories for the Double Jeopardy round are A in geography,
Okay.
assassin and victim, math terms,
Oh boy, math
Easy
again, I
fun.
love it.
name the playwright, and endgame. Player three, you start. Marcus Junius Brutus et al., 44 BC. It's player one.
Who is Julius Caesar?
You are correct. Okay, let's get back into
Math
this.
terms
Player
form.
with a name meaning many angles. These shapes may or may not be convex. Yes, player one.
Well, polygons.
Sarah?
Two or more circles that have the same center point are said to be this, from the Latin for together center.
It's player one.
What is concentric?
Yes! You get to pick a pair of angles that add together to make a straight line are called this type of angle. Yes, player one?
Well, supplementary angles.
Yes! Player one? And one of the daily double. You are in first place.
Let's make it a true daily double.
Here is your clue. From the Greek for worthy, this kind of statement is also called a postulate.
What is a theorem?
You are now in third place.
Dash.
Here's the response we were
Where
looking
was
for.
it?
An axiom.
An axiom. Okay, let's build it back up.
You again, player one.
2000.
From the Latin for across, it's the property that says that if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. Player one?
What is the reflexive property?
No. Anyone else? Okay, player two. You got it.
Transitive. I'm not doing well now.
Okay, let's get back into this. Player two, you make the next selection as we Christmas in Calais or Cannes. Okay, player one.
What is the nativity?
No. Sorry. Anyone else? It's player three. No, that's not right. Anyone else? Let's hear it, player two. You got it. Player two, choose again. In a song from the film The Jungle Book, these are bare. It's player one.
What are the necessities?
That is correct. Player one, where this Latin term means it does not follow. Hey, what's for lunch? Okay, player three. Right. Player three, you start. Evil gold hoarders are the title guys in Wagner's Ring of the This. Let's hear it, player one.
The Norsemen? What are the Norsemen?
Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Let's hear it, player two. That's not it. Any other takers? Yes, player three. That's correct. You again, player three. From the Arabic for hunting horn, it's another name for mother of pearl. Okay, player two. Nope. Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player one.
What is Nacra?
Hey, you're right. Okay, let's get back into this. Player one, you make the next
A in
selection.
geography
This
400.
ancient city is the capital of Greece. It's player one.
Where's Athens?
That's right. Way to go. Player one, pick Jimmy to start us off.
It's the name of the island seen here, mate.
Yes, player one.
Where's Australia?
Yes, you're out of the hole. We return to Mont Blanc is the highest peak in these mountains. Okay, player one.
What are, shoot. The Alps.
Good. You get to pick a
Kabul is its capital.
Player 1?
Was Afghanistan?
Right you are. Player 1?
Known to the Romans as Numidia, it borders the Mediterranean.
Here's the response we were looking for. Algeria. You again, Player 1.
Let's do assassin and victim A.
James Earl Ray, 1968. Yes, Player 1.
Was Martin Luther King Jr.
We return to the second daily double, and you have the lead.
Let's
Decide
go
on your winner,
$2,000
Player 1.
this time.
And the clue. Natharam Godse, 1948.
Was Indira Gandhi?
You have dropped down to second. Here's what we wanted. Mohandas Gandhi.
Damn it. Alright.
You again, Player 1.
Sit
Leon
down.
Czolgosz, 1901. Okay, Player 1.
Was William McKinley.
Yeah! Player 1. Yigal Amir, 1995. Let's hear it, Player 2. That's for good. Back on the plus side. Player 2, make a selection, please, as we continue. Rejected by USC Film School, this S in DreamWorks SKG now sits on the film school's board of counselors. It's Player 2. That's it. We return to you, Player 2. Jerry Maguire was originally written for Tom, not Cruise, but him. Okay, Player 1.
Was Tom Hanks.
That's correct. All right. He majored in journalism at Fordham before playing a newspaper reporter in the Pelican Brief. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Was Denzel Washington.
Right. Please, picking. This actor got his name by giving his mom a fetal kick while she viewed a Da Vinci work. Okay, Player 1.
Was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Correct. Player 1. To get orc war screams for The Lord of the Rings, this director put phonetic yells on a scoreboard for 25,000 cricket fans. Okay, Player 2. No, sorry. Any other takers? It's Player 1.
Who is George Lucas. Damn. Well, he got
Any
that
other
one.
takers? Let's hear it, Player 3. Right you are. Where do we begin, Player 3? Death of a Salesman, The Crucible. Here's the response we were looking for. Arthur Miller. We return to you, Player 3. Speed the Plow, Glengarry Glen Ross. Okay, Player 3. Nope. Sorry. Anyone else? Okay, Player 1.
Who is Clifford O'Day?
Sorry.
Dang.
Anyone else?
This game is brutal.
Let's hear it, Player 2. Good for you. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2, you make the next selection as An American Daughter, The Heidi Chronicles. We're talking about Wendy Wasserstein. You get to pick again, player 2. Lettuce and Lovage, Amadeus. The correct response is Peter Schaffer. And the $2,000 clue? Curse of the Starving Class, True West. Here's
Well, it's
what
going to
we
be
got.
about
Sam
my
Shepard.
wager that's going to keep me in this game.
You all move on to Final Jeopardy, which will continue after these messages. Consider your wagers carefully as you think on this category. 19th century names. So, what's your wager?
I'm out to be a spoiler. I'm beating nothing.
And the last clue? He got the name by which he's best known because Mexican victims of his attacks would cry out in terror to St. Jerome.
Where's Geronimo? I don't know.
What did you put as your response? With that correct response, you will gain. What did you say? And this correct response will add how much to your score?
Let's see if he missed it.
What did you say?
No, he got it.
How much do you add to your total?
That means my run is over with right here.
Player 3, congratulations.
That game was a rough one.
So long.
So my run is over with at $53,600. So we'll do a redemption game the next time. Alright guys, this is Rodney1279 signing off, saying be safe, be careful, take care of everybody, and stay blessed. Goodbye everybody.